Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. For my dear audience, in this video I will describe some different and much beautiful ideas of die welding tools. Dear audience, if we talk about die welding tools, then different questions arise in our mind, like as what type of welding is used for die, or what is a welding tool, or what is the easiest die welding, or what is the most common welding tools. It's also some question which is arise our in our dear audience mind. If we talk about the what type of welding is used for die, then the MIG, glosses MIG, and stick welding process are the most appropriate for home welding needs, but having a TIG sports come as icing on the cake, allowing you to complete even the most delicate jobs like fixing a visible metal pieces of furniture. If we talk about a welding tool for special, which is I prescribe in my video, the most important of a welder's tool is the welding machine, which is the primary device they use to fuse material, also known as welding guns and welders. These machines provide the power and the pot to generate the heat that melt materials. So, dear audience, if we talk what is the easiest die welding, that MIG welding is generally the easiest type of welding for beginners to learn. That MIG welder use a feed wire that runs through the machine at a pre-selected speed. Then this makes the process relatively fast and produces consistent welds. So, what is the most common welding tool? If one, my dear guys, also prescribe like as angle grinder is also must have welding tools and welding table and a vice grip. I say that it's a grip strongly a material, a table, or any other different legs of chairs, and also welding pillars is also welding tool which is used for welding procedure. So the welding clamps are also used, which we strongly grip the welding uh, of different iron and different pipes. Welding clubs are also used for gripping. So, as a chipping hammer, also used is a tool of uh, welding for welding purpose. It can be used. So, as a steel wire brush, also used for as a welding tool, and so as a hand file and a metal file also used for welding procedure. So welding torch, you will need a good quality welding torch which weld metals together. So what is the best dry welder? So one is honey MMA 40 type stick power 110 volt also is used. So as S7 stick welders and best stick welder type stick power 110 V. So as a yes welder MIG 204 DS, it's also told. If we talk about the what is the best dry welding method, it's also gas metal arc welding, in which use it is the easiest of the welding technique to learn, and beginners can soon produce consistently strong weld that need little work to clean up. So why do we need tools in welding? The truth is you need a set of essential welder tools to complete intensive welding projects, and earn a great salary. So the tool of a welder are also crucial in keeping you safe and injury so free while learning and performing various welding operations. So what tool is used to weld metal? A welding machine, various pieces of protective gear including a mask, so welding helmet and gloves, and various other accessories including hammers, clamps, MIG pliers, and adjustable wrenches are the standard supplies. So, is a welder a tool or equipment? So, a welder is a person or equipment that fuses material together. Then, the term welder refers to the operator. The machine is referred to as the welding power supply. So, one might theorize, can I welding at home? Yes. However, it's possible to learn welding at home through videos and online tutorial with plenty of practice. If you have a safe space like a garage to set up a welding shop, you can learn to weld with a wire feed welder that uses ordinary household electrical current to produce an extremely hot electric. So, what are cheap welding method compared to other techniques? The small welding is the cheapest one since it does not require a high investment. There is no need in acquiring a lot of appliance, and the equipment used in this technique may also be usefully applied to other areas. So, what is a cheap welding process? MIG welding is an economical welding process because equipment and consumable are relatively inexpensive. It can be performed with a wide range of skill levels. So, the weld made by MIG have good strength properties that can make them suitable for a variety of application such as structural steel works. So, what are the hand tools used in welding? Clamps, locking pliers, MIG welding pliers, chipping hammer, wire brushes, and various measuring tools are some of the most used hand tools by welders. So, what are the cutting tool in welding? There are two basic type of cutting equipment: plasma cutter and oxy fuel cutting torch. As American Welding and Gas carries top quality cutting equipment from the leaders in the industry. So, Hyperthon, Miller's Electric, Line Cullen Electric, and ESAB Thermal Dynamic leads the way with the plasma technology. So, what are the best measuring tool for welding? So, common measuring and leveling tools for welders: framing scale, carpenter scale, cabinet maker's scale, combination scale, so as a torpedo level and builder's levels. So, compass and dividers for scribing circles are stepping off a series of equal interval. So, what is in a welder's toolboxes? Like as the welder toolbox, your 10 must have weld tools and gear, like as a welding helmet, welding gloves also used. It's and a tool for welding procedures, so as a welding jacket or apron, so as a welding respirator and welding pliers and clamps, so as a chipping hammer and wire brush, angle grinder, and welding marking tools. So, which tool is used to arc welding? Then the most common type of arc welding, stick or shielded metal arc welding, requires an electric welding machine, the electrodes clamp, the workpiece clamp, and the consumable electrodes for MIG and TIG welding. Additional equipment include the a cylinder of shielding gas such as argon or carbon dioxide. So, which welding type is best? Gas tungsten arc welding is probably the highest quality and most expensive of the arc welding processes. It is generally performed manually. However, there are some automatic applications. So, what is a good dry MIG welder? Lincoln Electric 90 IFC flux core wire feed weld welder. This welder is designed for light duty welding project and is ideal for die enthusiasts who want to weld at home. It can weld up to 1/8 inch mild steel and its flux core welding capability means it does not require shielding gas. So, what is the easiest and cheapest type of welding? It's also a question. The cheapest type of welding often depend on the specific project and materials being used. However, some of the more affordable welding methods include stick welding, flux core arc welding, and MIG welding. It's also easiest and cheapest type of welding, which is used in waste minded and uh, waste thing. So, dear audience, if we talk about some which welding is faster than MIG, metal inert gas welding is generally used for large and thick material. It applies a consumable wire that acts as both the electrode and the filler material. Compared to TIG welding, it is much faster, resulting in shorter lead times and lower production costs. So, dear audience, I think that my video and my ideas are inspired you much and you gain much from my ideas. I think if inspired my ideas, then subscribe my channel and like my video and share my video with your affectionate love. So, thank you very much, guys. Once again, thank you very much.